Greetings, my dear friend. Today, I wish to speak with you about something we all experience at some point in our lives: sadness. In my years of practice and reflection, I have learned that sadness is not something to be feared or avoided, but something to be understood. It is a teacher, a guide to deeper wisdom. If you have ever felt overwhelmed by sadness, know that you are not alone. We all face it. It is a part of being human. Let me share with you a story. Many years ago, a young monk came to me in great distress. His heart was heavy, burdened by the pain of loss. He had lost his beloved teacher, and he didn't know how to move forward. He came to me and asked, "How can I find peace when the pain feels so deep?" I told him, sadness, like everything in life, is impermanent. Just as the seasons change, so too will your sorrow. It is not something you need to escape from, but something you must move through with understanding. You see, we often try to push sadness away, as if it is an enemy. But in truth, sadness is like a storm. It comes, it passes, and it leaves the earth more nourished. Sadness is a natural part of life, my friend. When we try to avoid it, we deny ourselves the opportunity to learn from it. Just as a flower grows through the soil, we too grow through our pain. The key to overcoming sadness is not to run from it, but to allow ourselves to sit with it, to understand its message. In Tibetan Buddhism, we speak of mindfulness, the practice of being present in every moment, no matter how difficult it may be. When sadness arises, we can practice mindfulness by observing it without judgment. We do not label it as bad or wrong. We simply notice it. Sadness is here. We breathe with it, without resistance. Imagine, if you will, sitting by a river. The water is flowing gently, and there are leaves on the surface, drifting along. Your sadness is like one of those leaves. You don't try to grab it or change its path. You simply watch it as it moves, allowing it to pass. This is how we practice with our emotions. Sadness often comes from attachment. We become attached to people, places, or things, and when they change or leave us, we feel lost. But everything is impermanent. Just as the sun rises and sets, so do the circumstances of our lives change. It is in understanding this impermanence that we find freedom. The more we accept that everything, our joy, our pain, our successes, our failures, will come and go, the more peace we can find. My dear friend, sadness is not a prison. It is a doorway. When we open ourselves to it, we allow it to pass through us, and in doing so, we discover our true strength. Remember, every feeling is temporary. Your sadness will pass, just as the clouds pass across the sky. But the peace you find through mindfulness, acceptance, and compassion will stay with you forever. Thank you for joining me today. If this message touched your heart, I invite you to subscribe, share your thoughts in the comments, and remember that you are not alone on your journey. May you find peace and wisdom in every moment, and may your heart always be light.